that condensation. Just a little bit of condensation around the edges. Get the humidity around 40–45% in here. That seems to be that magic number for the humidity off this cluster. And I don't have any top entrance for it to get out, so it kind of hangs inside the colony, vents through the out through the entrance. But it provides the bees with just a little bit of water. As you can see them drinking it up there. Just that little bit of water that they might need to be able to get through. You can see it on the cap here. Maybe you can't. Just a little bit of condensation. So it can't be too humid in the shed, otherwise it'll turn into a very humid environment inside, and then you get issues like this where the condensation actually drips down the side. You'll get mold inside the colony. There's not enough air exchange here. To solve that, I think if I had a top entrance to allow that water vapor out more effectively, or that top plug could be taken out to help vent that extra moisture. But because we're so cold right now, and that cold air coming in, it's, what is it, minus 29 today. You can see the humidity forming on that air intake. As that cold air, can kind of feel it here coming into the room. The fans are on idle, but it's just a steady flow of cold air coming in. And as that cold air mixes across the room, and that warm air is expelled on the other side of the shed, pulls out humidity. So that what keeps the moisture level within the air here in check. So I think I have my moisture right on target. Just take a peek here in another colony. Can't really see bees in the bottom of that one. They're still alive. This is a nuke, so these guys will be a little smaller anyway. Yeah, so that foundation there. So these guys are small nuke going into winter. And there's that condensation just around the edges, just a little bit. Boy, that smells good. This colony smells absolutely terrific. They have lots of honey on hand. I'll show you what this is all about. This is a nuke. It is last year's, obviously. Put it into a single box, and they've kind of organized themselves on this side of the colony. Foundation there's a place taker, so they're a little offside, but the integrity of the clusters here, holding nice and pretty. Smells fantastic. Not too much moisture, but just on the inner cover here shows just enough moisture. So those guys, it's important to be able to mark the colonies that are fresh. This is a nuke. In the spring, you take a quick assessment, you see them small. They're a little bit small because they're an established unit and they're just about to explode. So we don't call units just because they're small. So there's some reasons behind it. These guys built up a little stronger by the looks of it. Let's take a peek. There's that moisture. I'm seeing this very consistently. Oh, these guys are massive. So this queen just took off. Look at all the moisture there. So I don't have to water these guys. They kind of water themselves by the humidity that is created from consuming the honey. Just got to make sure that, wow, these guys are big. Just got to make sure that it doesn't have too humid of an environment, that these colonies start to mold inside. So it's like a happy little medium there. Holy. Does that ever smell good? You know, I'm walking through the shed with this white light, and there's a bit of attraction to the light, but these colonies are, for the most part, nice and content. Like they could give a damn. It's like bugger off. All right. All good signs. All good signs. Walk the aisles, I'm not seeing any humidity issues on the bottom boards, so that's telling me that everything is right on check. Nothing dripping out the front, nothing hanging out the front, nothing running on the front, nothing pooping on the front. It's just a very quiet, easy shed. The depths of winter. Something to admire this time of year. Things are right quiet, and it's just the operation sitting, waiting to run again. Sitting in storage. Got my bees in storage, my boxes in storage. I'm just selling the last of my wax. It's going to be shipped out tomorrow. So that's the last of the white wax, or the yellow wax, I guess. This is sunflower wax. It turned a little darker on me, but he wants that, and I'm peddling off all the last of this darker wax. So we'll wrap that up onto a pallet. He wants me to top it off with a box of honey. And that's it for my wax supply. I have just a little bit. We're updating our website, and I have e-commerce going to be available on the website. So I'm keeping a little bit of wax back just for that, just to practice. If anybody wants any wax, to send it through that, kind of get a feel of the whole program and process of that. And I'll be selling more wax through e-commerce and honey through e-commerce. That's going to be neat. We'll see how that works out. I get a lot of inquiries worldwide because they want to test and taste the canola honey. So this will give them an opportunity. It might cost a little bit on shipping, but who knows? You just might buy it for the rest of your life.